So Taurus women can get into a place where they overvalue stuff. And it can create this kind of like, again, insecurity, just like for the Aries woman. This insecurity, but this insecurity is like you don't see your worth on an intrinsic level. You only see your worth in how you look, in what you wear, in what kind of jewels you have on. Like that predicates your worth. Now, there's nothing wrong with having these things. Actually, it's amazing. It's beautiful to have all of these things. But the thing is, you want to know where these things are coming from. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be about the Taurus woman and how the Taurus woman activates her dark feminine energy. I just recently was invited onto a podcast, and the podcast episode that I did with this podcast, we really got into the definition of dark feminine energy. So if you really are, like don't have a definite understanding of dark feminine energy, I recommend you watch my dark feminine energy video. I'll link it in this video so you will be able to find it. But this is going to be a video series of all the zodiac signs and how each zodiac sign activates her dark feminine energy. So Taurus, we're going to get into the Taurus woman. So the Taurus woman is going to be very, and this is particularly for Taurus women, it's going to be a unique relationship with dark feminine energy, because a Taurus woman activating her dark feminine energy is going to have a lot to do with her earth path, because with her sun being in Taurus, that means her earth is in Scorpio, and Scorpio rules kind of dark feminine energy in general. So for a Taurus woman, your dark feminine energy activation is going to be very synonymously intertwined with your earth path and living a life, the life of ease, of pleasure, of luxury, of sensuality that you desire. It's really going to have a lot to do with Scorpio energy. And the Scorpio energy is going to be the thing that gets you there. So how do we start to activate this dark feminine energy within you? Well, the first thing that we need to understand is that there is a dilemma, right, with this dark feminine activation. And the dilemma usually comes in where you are just super, you hold on to things. You hold on to things. You hold on to hurts. You hold on to pain. You hold on to what somebody said to you that one time. You hold on to things. Not really like grudges, but like it's like you pretend, right? When you have a grudge, you like, and I guess it could be like a grudge, but like I'm thinking about Scorpio women. When Scorpio women have a grudge, like they not hiding that. Like it's out in the open, it's getting talked about, it's getting like, Taurus women tend to hide how they really feel about things. And they also tend to not value things that aren't tangible. So like emotional things, more subtle things that cannot be felt, tasted, touched, held on to but it's just an energy, a vibe, the way you're being. Taurus women can get into this place where they don't really value how they are treating someone or how someone is treating them, really seeing the energy behind it beyond the, just practical, sensical relationship that you have with someone. The way that people treat you and the way that you treat people is important beyond like their status or beyond material things, right? So Taurus women can get into a place where they overvalue stuff. And it can create this kind of like, again, insecurity, just like for the Aries woman. This insecurity, but this insecurity is like you don't see your worth on an intrinsic level. You only see your worth in how you look, in what you wear, in what kind of jewels you have on. Like that predicates your worth. Now, there's nothing wrong with having these things. Actually, it's amazing. It's beautiful to have all of these things. But the thing is, you want to know where these things are coming from. You want to know where these things are coming from and know that these things are based on the inner parts of you, the inner you that the universe and people and like the world gets to experience. And so when you start to value those things a little bit more, your attitude gets a bit stinky. You get a little stinky attitude. And this is not to put off, having an attitude. You have an attitude for a reason because something's wrong. So the thing is, like, get to that thing, get to that emotional thing that is keeping you from being satisfied with yourself, just the way you are. And who you are, without all of the stuff to support that you, right? It's kind of like you should be absolutely good, content, fulfilled, satisfied with you, just naked, with nothing, right? And if you as a Taurus woman are not good with that, like meaning not like nothing, but meaning your abundance lies in your soul and the just your connection to the earth, your connection to life, that is where your abundance comes from. It's not this like something that you have created, like this belief, or almost like you get so fixated in this like way you think about your sustenance, you start to really have a bad attitude, and it can really come off as like pompous, just it's like a ugh energy, like those like snotty rich girls, like the snotty rich girl vibe, like that's how you can come off. You can come off like just snotty, like people, if they don't have a certain status or whatever, kind of just shit on them. So that just starts to make you look like this really ugly person. And you lose power that way because you are attaching your worth to something outside of you. So this is going to be the first step in seeing your dark feminine energy, how you can begin to activate it. And the activation of your dark feminine energy is going to be you having like this level of confidence about you that is untouchable. Like it's like, so you go from crazy insecure, like comparing yourself to everyone, all those things. And then you go into just this level of confidence that nobody can touch, nobody can, like, this is like the Taurus energy, right? Where you're like so secure in yourself, nobody can touch you, nobody can move you, nobody can say anything, like nobody can, no, nothing and no one can knock you off your pedestal that you've put yourself on. And in that confidence and in that light that you have, you're also such a warm and kind soul. You give off this very trusting energy. When people come around you, they just feel so comfortable. They feel like they can trust you. They feel like they, can just rest in your space. Like you are this safe haven of love. And that is what the energy of a Taurus woman who is activated in her dark feminine energy is going to exude. She's going to exude this peace, this relaxation, this security that it doesn't matter what happens, doesn't matter what storm comes, it doesn't matter, the ebbs and flows of life actually enliven you. You know that the ebbs and flows is the water that nourishes the grounds of the earth, and the flowers and the nature, like, so you embrace it and you don't let any of those things take you out of your knowing and understanding that you have the power here. You are the one with all the power. And the minute and the moment you start to feel like the power is in the thing or in the material thing, in the material object, that's when, you start to get out of your dark feminine power and you give your power away to external things outside of you, and you become emotionally manipulated by whether or not this person is here or not, whether or not you have this house, this car, this whatever thing it might be. It can even be a person, because you can put your value into people, certain people who have certain backgrounds, status, things like that. So the key here is to know that your sexual energy, in cultivating an inner sense of worth, knowing who it is that you truly are and the worth that is within the light of your soul, that is the thing that people love you and want to be around you and value you for truly. It's not in any of these other things that you think. So when you do that, you just stop being so insecure. You stop being insecure in your relationships. You start being the, petty girl. You stop creating like petty friendships, right? And like being just like letting outside things, external things control you. And you start to value more the connection that you have with yourself. And you start to actually love the boundaries that you put up, right? You enforce boundaries with love instead of this like disgust. You enforce, your views and what you think, like everything is done with love, meaning like your heart is really open, and you're very forgiving. You understand other people. You get it, like, and there's no hard feelings, right? It's not affecting you emotionally, and you're not gonna drop yourself into a position where you are affecting and bringing other people down emotionally just because of how you feel. So it's a level of maturity also that comes when you begin to start like walking on this earth path, and the earth path of Scorpio. So that is the message for the Taurus woman and activating her dark feminine energy. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and if you're interested in supporting this channel, you can join the Sacred Soul Tribe, where you get access to chatting in my live videos and other little membership perks, or you can be the GOAT of my channel and subscribe to the Divine Dragon membership, where you get access to all of my members only live videos. I have currently over 8 hours of feminine embodiment coaching videos, so you can subscribe to the Divine Dragons and get access to that, as well as all of the other perks that are associated with it. Make sure you listen to my podcast, The Earth Feminine, where I talk about feminine wealth and soul-led embodiment in our love life as women, in our bank account, and in our health in our bodies. So that is all of the things, and for anything else, make sure you click the link below in the description. Follow also my new Instagram page at The Earth Feminine. And if you're interested in working with me, make sure you send me a DM at The Earth Feminine, and we can talk more about what our time together will look like. Okay, my loves, make sure you take care of yourself, stay well, stay healthy, and have a beautiful rest of your day.